The Statue of Liberty was originally a sealed piece of sculpture, but its designer, Friedrich Bartholdi, had such a tough time selling the statue, he had to find a way to make the project sound more practical. He told folks Miss Liberty was also a lighthouse. He even agreed to poke a hole in his sculpture and put a bulb inside. Then, rain began leaking in. That has so weakened the statue, French artisans are now crafting a new torch with no windows. It will be gilded in gold and lit from below.
Oh, bonsoir.
The French ply their trade much as Bartholdi's men did 100 years ago. They brought with them to New York 2 tons of handmade tools and 4 tree stumps.
They thought there weren't any trees. They saw pictures of New York, and they'd never been out of the country before, and the only pictures they'd seen of New York were steel, concrete, and all sorts of macadam.
American iron workers are doing most of the repairs on the statue. The 10 Frenchmen are here because they are very special artists. To win the right to work, each man served an apprenticeship called the Tour de France. He spent years moving from city to city, learning to shape precious metals. The artisans belong to an ancient guild which requires its members to complete this extraordinary quest before they can be called master.
Là, j'en ai bientôt plus, j'en ai plus là.
The Statue of Liberty is their final exam.
7, 8.
Alors.
3 of them are married, but only one, Jean Wiart, has his family with him. They live with the other 9 men in a rented home in Brooklyn.
I think the job we are going to do is very good. I hope so, because we are restoring the beacon of liberty.
The artisans know few words of English, but have had no difficulty meeting neighbors. They are Frenchmen, after all.
One night we were having a party and there was a knock on the door and these guys came with bottles of wine and said, "We see your party through the window. We would like to join you." Well, my daughter went down and collected everybody's passport, checked them all at the door, said, "I'll hold the passports till you leave."
The Frenchmen are celebrating 2 birthdays this summer. Jean's daughter Camille's and Miss Liberty's. They both will get something to hold.
Ah, c'est sûr qu'il faut organiser la maison.
The faces of those restoring the flame, snatching something eternal from the rush of time. Bob Dotson, NBC News, New York.